Good morning, dear students. Yesterday we have taken up the topic multiplication of a vector by a scalar. Today we proceed to the second part of it, multiplication of a vector by a vector. Two different ways of multiplication are there in multiplication of vector by a vector. Consider two vectors A and B. This vector A is vector B, inclined at an angle theta with each other as shown. Multiplication is carried out in two different ways. In such a situation, so if vector A and vector B are to be multiplied, which are inclined at an angle theta, there are two different ways of multiplication of these two vectors. First, dot product. First is known as dot product, and the second one, the other one, is known as cross product. Now we have to take up one by one. First we take up dot product. We take up dot product of two vectors. How we express dot product? Vector A dot vector B. This dot, we pronounce this as dot, not into. It is dot. A dot B. Now first we define what is dot product. The arithmetic product of magnitude of one vector and the projection of the other over first vector is defined as dot product of two vectors. How we define? The arithmetic product of magnitude of one vector and the projection of the other vector over first vector is defined as dot product of two vectors. Now, mathematical expression. How we express dot product in mathematical form. Let us see. Now consider two vectors A and B. A and B inclined at an angle theta with each other as shown. Two vectors, vector A, vector B, inclined at an angle theta with each other. Now drop BM perpendicular over vector A. Drop BM perpendicular over vector A. Then OM, the parallel component of vector B is B mod B cos theta. The parallel component of vector B, OM, is equal to mod B cos theta, and is the projection of B over vector A. So OM is the projection of vector B over vector A. So this is the projection. This is the projection part, and it is a component of B, parallel component of B. Now, according to definition we have stated above, it is the arithmetic product. Arithmetic product of magnitude of vector A and projection of B over A. So this is the projection of B over A and this is the magnitude of A. So we take arithmetic product. Here this dot is into. We pronounce it as into. This dot we pronounce it as dot. and this dot we pronounce it as into, means it is arithmetical product and it is dot product, multiplication of two vectors A and B. Now, how a dot product of two vectors is expressed? It is expressed mathematically as the magnitude of first vector and the magnitude of the second vector into cos theta. Theta is the angle of inclination between them. Now we proceed to discussion on this formula for different angles. Let us discuss dot product of two vectors. A dot B is equal to mod A mod B cos theta. Now when case 1, when theta is equal to 0, then A dot B is equal to mod A mod B cos 0. We replace theta by 0 and cos 0 is 1. Therefore, A dot B is equal to mod A mod B and is maximum. Means when theta is 0, the dot product of two vectors is maximum and is equal to mod A mod B. Theta is 0 means the two vectors are parallel to each other, or either they are acting at the same point and are along the same line. Means when theta is 0, then dot product of two vectors A and B is equal to mod A mod B and is maximum. Case 2, when theta is equal to pi by 2, that is the two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then A dot B is equal to mod A mod B cos pi by 2 and cos pi by 2 is 0. And when mod A mod B is multiplied by 0, it becomes 0. Minimum. Dot product of two vectors, perpendicular vector, is minimum equal to 0. Now case 3. When theta is equal to pi, then dot product of A and B is equal to mod A mod B cos pi, and value of cos pi is minus 1 and it is equal to minus mod A mod B, maximum negative. So when theta between two vectors is pi, the two vectors are anti-parallel, are acting at the same point in opposite direction, then the dot product is equal to mod A mod B with minus sign. So for other angles, they have the values, the magnitude according to the value of theta. Like cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 60 is 1 by 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Accordingly, the magnitude of dot products come into being. Now, after this, we have to understand about the properties of dot product. The properties of dot product, first property, it is a scalar product. Sometimes we call it as a scalar product. Means it possesses only magnitude and no direction. It possesses only magnitude and no direction. Second property, it obeys commutative law. What is commutative law? That is A dot B is equal to B dot A. You can replace them with each other. So it obeys commutative law. Third, it obeys distributive law. For example, we have vector A dot product with vector B plus vector C, and it is equal to, when we open the bracket as usual, A dot B plus A dot C. A is distributed between B and C like this. Second example, vector A dot lambda vector B. We can write it as lambda outside vector A dot vector B, where lambda is a number. And now, after understanding all these, we come to assignment. You have to solve some questions. You have to apply this knowledge in certain situations. Let us take up the assignment. We are continuing with assignment number 4. Question number 11. Show that A dot A is equal to mod A square. Question number 12. Evaluate the following. I dot J, I dot K. Number 4. J dot I, J dot J, J dot K. Number 7. K dot I, K dot J and K dot K. Evaluate and write their answer quickly. The question number 13. If a vector A is equal to I cap AX plus J cap AY plus K cap AZ and vector B is equal to I cap BX plus J cap BY plus K cap BZ, then show that A dot B is equal to AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ. Next is question number 14. If vector A is equal to 3I plus 4J plus 5K and vector B is equal to I minus 3J plus 4K, then find the angle of inclination between vector A and vector B. So how you have to proceed? You know, A dot B is equal to mod A mod B cos theta on one side, and the other side you take the dot product of these two vectors in given in rectangular form. Find out their magnitude, etc. And from the equation you find out cos theta and then evaluate the value of cos theta from log tables. Now question number 15. A body constrained to move along z-axis of a coordinate system is subjected to a constant force F equal to minus I plus 2J plus 3K cap Newton. What is the work done by this force in moving a body 4 meters along z-axis? You have to find out the work done by this force. Now, what is the formula for work done? As you know, work done is equal to force dot displacement vector F dot D, because force is a vector quantity, displacement is a vector quantity, so it is a dot product of force and displacement vector. Use this formula and your answer will be 12 joule, 12 Newton meter or 12 joule. So you calculate and verify your result from this answer given to you, 12 joule. Now here we come to the end of dot product, and tomorrow we'll take up the next part of it, cross product. Okay, thank you so much.